The Son of Bigfoot movie. The movie begins in the woods as we watch a doctor named Harrison trying to escape from Wallace and his men who are chasing him, and they had hunting dogs and they had a helicopter. Dr. Harrison climbs a mountain of rocks, but these people keep following him by helicopter, and before they shoot arrows at him, Dr. Harrison throws himself into a very high waterfall. At the same time, we see Dr. Harrison's wife Shelley and his son Adam waiting for Dr. Harrison to return, and they did not know that he would not return again. 12 years later, we see Adam after he has grown old while he is in school. A person named Tony and some of his friends are bullying Adam and throwing gum on Adam's hair. When the teacher notices this, he sends Tony to the principal's office. In the bathroom, Adam is trying to remove the gum from his hair with great difficulty. But Adam is angry when suddenly his foot starts to grow to the point that the shoe has been torn. Adam had to use handkerchiefs to cover his feet. As Adam walks down the school corridor, he overhears the students talking about him, but this time he hears them better than ever. We see a girl named Emma, who is the only student who respects Adam. But when she tries to get close to Adam, Adam turns away from her because Adam thought that Emma was just like the others and was trying to bully him. And the day turns out to be even worse for Adam when he sees Tony and his friends. Adam goes to the basketball court at school, and Adam and his friends follow him. Tony and his friends beat Adam. When Adam gets home, his mother asks what happened to him. Adam tells his mother that he was hurt as a result of playing with his friends. But Adam's mother did not believe Adam, so she brought scissors and cut off all of Adam's hair. On the second day, Adam was surprised that his hair had returned. Adam rushes to the bathroom to cut his hair, and when he sees that his hairstyle is getting worse, he covers his hair with a hat. When his mother sees him, she tells him that this is his father's hat, and she remembers him, so she grieves. In this scene, we see Wallace in his factory. Wallace orders the investors to hand over their cameras before they enter the factory. Investors are surprised by Wallace's ability to make hair grow back. With this, people who suffer from baldness no longer have to wear a wig. And we see Dr. Billingsley, who is the head of the research and development laboratories at the factory. And this doctor is trying a new product on a person. Everyone is surprised when they see the growth of this person's hair very quickly, but then they are shocked when they see that the hair has returned as it was, and thus this product has failed. In the school principal's office, Adam and Tony are expelled from the school because of the fight that occurred between them. The principal of the school tells Adam that it is forbidden to wear a hat inside the school. Adam is surprised again when he sees that his hair has grown back. While Adam is walking home, Tony and his buddies harass Adam, and they took the hat that Adam was wearing, but Adam managed to take advantage of his big feet and managed to escape. But Tony and his friends chase Tony and then throw a stone at the window of the house. When Adam tries to lift the fallen glass, he finds a box containing letters exchanged between Shelley and Harrison in previous years. When Shelley returns home, Adam decides to ask her about the letters he found. She tells him that his father is still alive. Adam was holding a paper containing an address, and he got this paper from one of the letters he read. Adam decides to search for his father. At night, Adam runs away from home. He rides with a person on the road and asks him to drive him to Route 99. When Adam reaches the address, he finds nothing but trees and plants. When Adam tries to open the mailbox, he is surprised by the presence of a squirrel and takes the letter from him. Adam follows the squirrel until he reaches a place that overlooks a beautiful view. But Adam is surprised that a strange creature is chasing him. Adam starts running to escape until he falls and loses consciousness. And there was a car on the road, and it was close to crushing Adam, but the strange being saved Adam at the last moment. Then the driver spreads the news about the presence of a strange creature with thick hair in the forest and that he photographed it. The news reaches Wallace, and he quickly goes to the driver to watch the video and also to know the location of this object. One of Wallace's men gets Adam's bag. Wallace sends two of his men to Adam's house, and when they find the house empty, they break into it. At this time, we see Shelley as she is speeding towards her husband's address. When Adam wakes up, he finds a hairy monster in front of him. Adam is shocked when this being tells him that he is his father, and he knew what Adam looked like because of the pictures that Shelley had sent over the past years. Harrison tells Adam that he ran away because a pharmaceutical company was trying to use him for their experiments. He faked his death for their own safety because Wallace would threaten Harrison and hurt his family. Wallace orders his men to put up roadblocks. They stop Shelley for questioning, but Shelley tells them that her husband has died. Wallace shows Shelley the video that proves Harrison is still alive and hiding in the woods. At this time, Adam asks his father if he too will become like him and have thick hair, but his father tells him that because he is over 13 years old, he will not have thick hair. Through Harrison's abilities, he was able to treat Adam's feet. Harrison decides to show off his abilities to Adam. He takes Adam on an amazing trip in the woods. Adam notices that his feet started to get bigger and he could also hear sounds very strongly at one time. Harrison asks Adam to focus on a specific sound only and also tells him that he can use his feet to run quickly. Then Adam watches his father's ability to talk to animals. Adam is surprised when he discovers that he can talk to animals. Harrison introduces Adam to his friends in the woods. And suddenly Tina the squirrel comes and tells them that there are hunters in the forest. They run and then devise a defense plan. The squirrel, Tina, goes to the hunters and unloads their guns, and the bear Wilbur appears to scare the hunters. The hunters shoot him, and Wilbur pretends that he is dead. When the hunters approached him and tried to photograph him, Wilbur attacked them, so the hunters ran and fled from the place. Adam was impressed with them and told them that this was the most beautiful thing he had ever seen. After that, Adam and his father spend some fun time together. When they get home, Harrison teaches Adam to play the guitar he made himself. Adam asks his father to come home with him. Harrison tells Adam that he wishes he could come home with him, but if he did, he would put their lives in danger. Harrison begins by telling Adam about the past and tells him that when he was in medical school, Harrison was doing research on his hair growth, and he discovered that he has a genetic mutation in the blood that makes hair grow in his body at a greater rate than normal people. When Wallace learned of Harrison's research, he tried to hire him at a factory. When Harrison refused, Wallace destroyed Harrison's lab and stole all of his research. He tells Adam that he had to go into hiding for his family's safety. While Harrison and Adam are having dinner, Harrison's friends come and tell him that Wallace's men have taken his wife. And we see the guards deployed in the woods in order to find Harrison. Adam comes out and Wallace's men catch him. They take him to his mother. Adam tells his mother that his father is hiding in a tunnel under the waterfall, and Wallace was listening to their conversation, so he sent his men to the tunnel. And we discover that Adam knew that they were listening to him, so he deceived Wallace. After that, Wallace decides to leave Shelley and keep Adam with them. So Wallace puts Adam in a car and asks his men to burn the forest, and then he pushes the car towards the fire so that Harrison can come and save his son. Adam was inside the car and was trying to break the car window, but he failed. At the last moment, Harrison appears to save his son. One of the guards shoots an anesthetic dart at Harrison. Wilbur comes and tries to save them, but he can't. When Adam wakes up, he learns that Wallace has captured his father. The animals blame Adam for luring Wallace and his men into the woods. Adam tells the animals that he has a plan to save his father, and the animals agree to help him. In the lab, we see Dr. Billingsley doing research on Harrison's genes. Wallace threatens Harrison that if he tries to escape and resist, he will kill his family. And he tells him that if he cooperates with him, he will give his family a lot of money. Harrison decides to sacrifice his freedom for his family. Adam and the rest of the animals ride in one of the cars heading to the laboratory. Dr. Billingsley informs Wallace that he managed to extract Harrison's DNA. Then the doctor tries it on a person, and he notices the growth of this person's hair at a tremendous speed. Adam and the rest of the animals arrive at the lab. Adam uses his ability to hear to locate his father in the lab. But Harrison was far away in the lab and Adam couldn't locate him. Flying Steve manages to destroy the surveillance cameras. When they try to make a hole in the glass, their plan fails because the glass is completely destroyed and the alarm is triggered. Animals can attack guards with all their skill. Wilbur is able to save Adam, and then Adam goes to look for his father. When Adam finds his father tells him that he decided to stay in the lab to protect them. Wallace comes and takes Adam out of the lab. During Adam's walk, he sees that all the animals are locked in cages. Adam thinks of a plan to save the animals. Adam sets off the alarm and water starts filling the place. The guards run quickly to save their wigs, and they carry Wallace and run. At this time, Adam takes the animals out of the cages, and then he goes to his father to convince him to go home with him, and indeed he was able to convince him. We see the guards at Shelley's house. One of the guards enters the bathroom and notices Adam's thick hair in the bathroom, so the guard informs Wallace that Adam also has the genes for thick hair. Adam and his father escape from the laboratory, but Harrison watches as Wallace is holding Shelley. Wallace shoots Harrison with an arrow and throws him away because he won't need him anymore because they knew Adam had the same genes. Adam takes out a gun and throws a torch that destroys the entire place. The guards were able to save themselves, but Wallace could not survive. Adam finds his father, who was seriously injured. Adam discovers that he has the ability to treat others, and within minutes he can treat his father. And then the animals come to celebrate together. Unfortunately, we discover that Wallace is still alive. He takes out the gun and points it at them. but Shelly arrives in time and is able to save them. Finally, after 12 years in hiding, Harrison is able to return home with his family. We see on the news that they are mocking Wallace, saying that Wallace needs a wig in prison. On Adam's way to school, Tony and his friends were trying to harass Adam. But this time, Adam's friends were the animals who came to help him, so Tony and his friends ran away. Adam meets Emma and asks her to go to school together. Suddenly, Adam's feet begin to grow, and Emma notices that. Emma tells Adam that she loves him because he is different and that she is happy that they are going to be friends. And here the movie ends. Thanks for watching.